In olden days, when the garbage was produced, there was very little, and people would just throw the garbage around. And later on, as the population grew, the garbage became a problem, and they used to store them in dumps and other places, which when the rain actually or any other precipitation fell on it, the water and any contaminants in the garbage would ooze out and it would go into groundwater. This has become a national problem, and as far as I know, there isn't any credible and actually practical way of treating landfill leachate. The only choice they have is they actually haul it into wastewater treatment plant and mix it with the sewage system, and there is not really treated, it's diluted with the wastewater and partially treated and then put into the river like Mississippi.
One of the things we were looking for is currently we're hauling millions of gallons of leachate out of the landfill to either St. Paul to the wastewater treatment plant or currently to the Wilmer wastewater treatment plant. That takes several semi-loads each day, especially during the rainy season, of trucking in and out of the landfill to haul and treat that water.
The ability to not have to take a rather potential dangerous product on the road was huge from a safety factor, but also we don't have to spend the money on staff and fuel to transport that waste.
It's not very environmentally sound because of all the diesel fuel that's going back and forth, and we wanted to find a better way to do it. So when Clark Engineering said they had this concept they can treat leachate right on site, we thought, wow, you know, if this works, this would be a great thing.
We were, I think, as a board, a little skeptical at first because it seemed to be one of those proposals that was too good to be true, that we could treat all this treatment and change it from the colored water that we were seeing into the clear water. Just seemed like, why wasn't it done before? If this is possible, why is it only being done now?
Clark Engineering then came out and ran several tests and then came to the county board and showed us what it looked like. I think that telltale moment was when they came to the county board after they had did their research. They came with two quart jars of water, and one was dark, almost looked like mud, almost like a dark Coca-Cola, and the other one was crystal clear water. They're standing at the podium, they're showing the county commissioners what this year looked like, and it was amazing. And I think the commissioners at that moment thought this would be a really neat concept to try out.
We set up a test unit just outside here, and we got some leachate into the machine, and then sparkling clean water came out the other end. And the gentleman there said that, okay, if you can make this bigger, basically scale this up, this would be the solution.
So the leachate buster is going to filter out the contaminants of the water that percolates down through the waste out at our landfill.
The goal was to treat all the leachate on site to make sure that the water remained there. We could keep ahead of it. The footprint of the building and the product itself, the leachate buster, is small, but we built it for all future use and built it in for the next 30, 40 years.
The system can run in two modes, what we call it auto mode or manual mode. System is extremely flexible. You can run only 1/3 of the system or 2/3 of the system that we are running now, or you can run all three completely. For example, in winter, when you don't have enough leachate, you put two of them in preservation mode and just run one. This shows the system operation. It actually takes the leachate from here, the tanks, brings it to our big tank over there, and then from there it goes through these two pumps now. These are the underground storage tanks, and the levels on those are shown in here. How many inches of the leachate is in each one. Once the level reaches a certain level, it automatically starts the system and pulls it from the highest one.